Every summer. Hello every summer. I wanted to show you today a studio home, and this will be a great option if you're looking at your first sim, if you're looking at a student housing, anytime you want to have just a little studio. So I relied a lot on landscaping for this. I put some really nice big trees in, evergreen, and then I surrounded the house with little flower beds and a few little small trees. I used the trees in front of the windows. As you can see, there's a lot of windows here. That'll give some light and air to the home. I didn't bother to put trees in front of the kitchen and living area. And inside I'll show you that there's some privacy for the sleeping area. But the roof and the paint, the exterior paint, both are very affordable. They're some of the cheapest choices available when you're first starting, and yet I still think they're attractive. So I did choose a lot. It's not a large lot, but there's a lot of room on it, surprisingly. You could build 2 or 3 of these structures on here if you wanted to have several Sims living on the same lot. Of course, you'll have to make them be friends and ask to move in, but you'll be able to provide housing for several. So let's look at the inside of this home, this little studio. We're going to pull the wall. Well, first let's look at this before we pull the wall down. We did have a built-in closet. That's a 2x1 tile, and it has a double entry doorway there. Just place your bureau inside of it and you have a closet. So the next thing I'll show you, let's pull the wall down. There's a bathroom. It's a split bathroom. This part of it has 2 tiles by 1 tile with a shower in it. It's the shower of power. It's cheap. It's accessible. Next to that, we have another room. It's a 3x1 tile room, and that room has a toilet and a sink in it. They are attractive enough. They're not ugly, and they are usable. So then in the main area, we have a sleeping area. This is blocked off partially by a bookshelf so that there's some sense of privacy there. There's trees right outside the window. You have a little bed table with some magazines on it. And then if we go next to that on the other side, we see we have a 1-tile TV. So they have a source of entertainment. They have a little dining area. It's a 2-person table with 2 chairs. And then I chose a little blue refrigerator just for a little color. There's not any decorations to speak of when you're first starting the game. So just a little bit of color there. We did put in a toaster and a microwave. You have to have those to do the cooking a hobby, or even to just cook it all beyond, 2 dishes are available without it, 1 or 2. So most of this can be used with 2 Sims at once. Let's show that. Oops. The only thing that you're going to have trouble using 2 people at once is going to be the coffee pot and the stove, and I'll show you that. Just one moment. See, they will use the stove and the fridge at the same time, but she is obstructing the coffee pot, so there's not a lot of way around that in a building this size. So that's the only thing that's going to be difficult, to have 2 people in the cooking area at once. And that's about it. We used the cream beige carpet. Beige carpet is some of the most inexpensive you can get. We use the white walls. White walls are inexpensive, and we did use a wall light. So that's about it. I hope I've given you some ideas. If you have other ideas for tiny houses that are inexpensive, just starting out the game, be sure and drop them in the comments. Let me know. I'm always looking for great ideas. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.